back again. If we do have power, I'll have to isolate it, and then we're going to cut out all this wire so the guys can just get in here and chop it out of the way quickly. That's what I tell my guys all the time. The problem with electricity is it looks the same when it's there and when it's not. Pretty hot in the neutral wires out here, just to be sure.
Have you ever been electrocuted?
I don't know if I can say that. I'll tell you the truth on camera. I have been, not electrocuted, but I've taken a shock. The worst I've ever felt is 240 volts. 347 volts is the ones you don't forget, and 600 is sometimes the ones you don't live from. And over 600 volts, wow. So this is showing no power, which is good. And then I just want to check the plug down here. If the multimeter says there's no power, you're good. But if you really want to be safe, you use the multimeter on something you know has got power first. But according to this, we've got no power. Good news. The guys can tear that out now. They say standard is 4 circuits, but 6 is an option, but I want 24. Garbage. Lots of it. Sit on top of the stairs for now. Not today. Thanks. If you want to come, you're welcome to, help bring the last of that up. Or if you want to do a tour and see what else there is to do. Or if you want to be my personal fan. Thank you. That was on camera.
I don't have a giant feather.
Yeah, I mean, you're welcome to come down and just start dragging stuff up then. I think that's all we really need to mark.
I'm welcome to drag heavy things up the stairs. Yeah, you're welcome to do it.
Or are they just storing garbage down here?
Probably.
The ticket guy's on front of our truck doing something.
Which truck? The red one. You guys have your thing in there?
Yeah. He's on the phone with somebody though.
I actually paid for parking that night.
Oh, I know why, because there's a trailer on it.
Coats.
That's a lot of coats, man. Santa Claus! There, just wood. Got some more metal coming up. Small drop. Whoa! Guess I shouldn't have had that second sandwich at lunch. I think we're best to just bring it right over and a couple. All right.
We got those videos down there. I thought we never.
Whoa! So much for the 3-2-1 lift.
That didn't go very smoothly.
Yeah, and I'll reach out to you for sure if they don't back to the shop. I think what I'll probably do, keep up the good work. So I think we're almost 200 yards of garbage out of here. Actually, if you consider some of the wood that we've taken out of here, we're definitely 200 yards. So it's just been one trip after another. But But hopefully we can use those coolers. It'll be sweet again to be able to use them in the front section here. It's been a while, I guess, since we've had some filming. So thanks again for joining this episode. If you haven't seen some of the previous episodes, then definitely check out our YouTube channel. And we've got Eden and Alicia, my wife and daughter, over here. Give a wave.
So lots of plans for this space, and as you can see, it's sort of trashed at the moment, but it's going to be amazing in the end. We're hoping in this area right here, we're going to have a nice open area with some mirrors along this wall, and we can use it as a dance space. So movement classes, I even have an idea for a stretch class that people could partake in, so even leaning over into the fitness area. And then up here, we want to have a loft, and on this side as well, a loft where we can do visual arts, art classes, and that sort of thing. And then over here, obviously, we have a nice big stage that we can use for music and concerts and possibly even conferences, that sort of thing. And then in that case, we could put chairs in this space, do conferences and have speakers or seminars about finance. Really, the sky's the limit. For me, it's if there's an area where you could be passionate about, that you could have a gift in, to be trained up in, then I think it's a space we could probably use to do that. There aren't too many things we couldn't use this space for. So that's a few ideas of sort of the vibe in here, and we'll have this area closed off to the kitchen, where we can hold classes for those who want to learn how to bake or cook or meal prep, or I have some friends who are very good at healthy eating and that sort of thing. So this space is sort of Eden's, part of Eden's dream, to have a cafe / bakery where we can learn to prepare awesome food, where people can take classes about learning to prepare awesome food, and maybe learn how to bake what? What do you want to bake in here?
A lot of stuff. We could do cakes and cupcakes for sure, and like muffins, that kind of stuff, but then we could also do kind of like less traditional stuff, like different breads and stuff. I think would be really cool, because a lot of people would like to do that but don't have the opportunity. So yeah,
Absolutely.
That'd be cool.
And we have a great friend who makes amazing looking decorator cakes, so I think she'll probably come in and do some lessons with us as well. So that's sort of the idea in here, and what we hope to do in this area is to put in some couches and a nice area rug, and have it a place where people can come and sit and just chill, maybe have some bookshelves with some books people can sit and read, and then also maybe some other shelving for people who are artisans in the city, who may have handmade things that they'd like to sell, whether it be edible handmade things or things they've sewn or that sort of thing. And I'm hoping this men's bathroom here, we can take this out and hollow it out and put some little low shelving in around there with some little chairs, and then have maybe like a little Lego nook where kids can come and play and color. And we were thinking of having a Legos and lattes morning for moms. So moms can come, have a latte, the kids can come play Legos, and we can maybe even do a little study on something. So yeah, that's kind of an exciting idea. Yeah. There's lots of ideas for putting people together, and I think that's the dream for this space, is to bring people together. So any other thoughts?
That's about it. I agree.
You agree?
Yeah.
Awesome. I don't know what we're going to do with this ceiling.
All right, well, thanks for tuning in and joining us today. We hope you enjoyed what you saw.
And as we continue to renovate the building and make it a more community space, make sure you keep coming back to see all the exciting things that are going on with the building, and help us out by
hitting the bell button
so that you can see us blow a hole through the wall if you want to do that.
You'll get notifications that way.
and like and subscribe.
That's right, like and subscribe our channel.